You know, it's November, but it feels like Christmas to me. Trendsetter here in Edison for Exxxotica 2018. The reason why I say that is because right next to me is Brooklyn Chase, someone I've gotten to know quite a bit, and what a lovely person she is. Brooklyn, thank you so much for doing this, taking a few minutes out of your time here. Here we are in day two. It's kind of crazy and hectic. How's day two been treating you so far?
Day two has been fantastic. This convention as a whole this year has been really, really great. So I'm excited that I'm here.
You know, when it comes to these events like conventions, AVN, other Exxxoticas in different states and locations, does it become kind of normal, like the daily routine, or is there still a lot of preparation and stress that goes along with it?
There's definitely still a lot of stress that goes with it. You want to make sure that you have everything that you think your fans are going to want. There's actually a lot of pressure and stress that goes into getting ready, getting dressed, you know, because there's fans that come just to see what you're wearing. You're going to take a lot of pictures that are on the internet forever. So there's a lot of stress that goes into it.
We actually met here like a year ago, and she was kind of wrapping up, so I didn't get a chance to interview her. I did at AVN in Vegas. That was the first time for me. Hopefully you go back again. But you know, something I wanted to, we stressed about it in Las Vegas about how the importance of social media as a powerful tool of branding and marketing yourself. But something I never got a chance to ask you too is that, you know, even that in itself, you're just talking about the stresses that go into preparing, making sure you have enough content, stuff that your fans might want. How much stress goes into the fact that you have to kind of really prioritize all that stuff too? So how do you go about prioritizing all the tools you use to reach out to your fans?
Well, you know, especially when you have multiple social media platforms, you have to have different content for each one. You know, if people are going to subscribe to one thing, I don't want them to get repeat content from something else. So there's, you know, every morning I wake up and I think about what platform I'm going to shower on that day, and what platform is going to watch me do my makeup, and you know, so there's a lot of thought process and kind of logistical planning that goes into that, and it can be very stressful.
Now, speaking of stress, the holidays are coming. A lot of people consider that being stressful as well, but a lot of people take that as time of reflection, because kind of after Exxxotica, it's kind of almost, you know, everybody's kind of anticipating 2019 and AVN, and that's, you know, a whole other preparation to get ready for. Do you allow yourself some time to kind of downplay it, kind of cool off a little bit, and kind of, you know, say goodbye a little bit to, you know, social media and the phone maybe, and unplug?
I do. So I generally take off between Thanksgiving and AVN. I'll still be on social media to an extent, but I don't shoot. I'm not going to be dancing. I'm going to unplug as much as possible. Yeah,
because you've had quite a hectic schedule. I remember seeing her in New York. You went back to Los Angeles, and then coming here for this. I mean, it's nonstop. This woman's a constant work machine, which is something I admire a lot and respect a lot about it.
Yeah.
I got to ask this before we close. How are the Penguins doing right now? Because I have not been watching the NHL right now. I got my own issues with the New Jersey Devils right now. Start off strong, showing again the lack of defense there. How are the Penguins doing?
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't been following. I've been a bad Penguins fan.
No, you can't say it. I should be a bad fan because I've been watching. You're constantly busy, so you have an excuse for it, though. But ultimately, I want to ask you, with everything said and done, when Sidney Crosby ends up retiring and his jersey goes up in the rafters, do you think he'll surpass guys like Mario Lemieux and Yager?
I don't know that anyone can surpass them, honestly.
Are you a Super Mario fan?
I mean, I just think that they're like legends, and I don't know that anyone will surpass them.
And final thing I need to ask her, Brooklyn, because we didn't get a chance to do this. I think we did at AVN, but hey, let's do it again for the sake of doing it. I respect you so much that, you know, the work you do and your work ethic is something that, you know, inspires me, inspires a lot of the people that are watching this too. So I want to include you into an elite club, as they say. And what that is basically people that are basically watching this Adventures of the Trendsetter. It's sponsored by the High Spot Podcast. Basically joining their group, so they're going to follow you. And the way you join this initiation is basically by putting these two fingers together and touching. And now officially, she's a member of the crew. So all you guys watching right now, don't waste your time watching the rest of this YouTube video. Go follow her on Twitter, Instagram, all her social media stuff right there. Show her the support she deserves, because she's definitely working for you guys there. So thank you so much, Brooklyn. Greatly appreciate it, and I hope to see you at AVN.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.